What is going on, everybody? This is Ray from Rated R Reviews, and I'm bringing you another video. This one is not a movie review, obviously. It's going to be more like a character reflection. I've done a few of these videos. This character just stands out over a lot of other characters. His backstory is kind of cool, so I'm going to touch on that. His powers are incredible, so I'm going to touch on those. And one of the main reasons why I'm going to speak about this character is because he's going to be a main character in the next Deadpool movie. One and only Cable. If you've seen the cartoons from the 90s or you've read the comics from the 90s, I mean, this character, I believe, came out in 1991, I believe. He came out in, yes, so in 1990, 1991, his character was actually created, and he was a very extremely memorable character. I'm talking about Cable. Cable is a badass. When I say a badass, he is one of the baddest badasses that has ever been a badass in badass history. Say that 10 times fast. I freaking dare you. So anyway, if you want to know a little bit of history on Cable, so here's a quick history on Cable. His real name is Nathan Christopher Charles Summers. If that kind of rings a bell, the fact that his last name is Summers is because his father's last name is Summers. Duh. And if you're a nerd like me, then you know who I'm talking about. The one and only Cyclops. Cyclops, one of the original X-Men members, is Cable's birth father. Okay, and if you want to know who his birth mother is, it's not Jean Grey. A lot of people always think it's Jean Grey because they forget it is not Jean Grey. It's actually Jean Grey's clone that was created by Mr. Sinister. Her name is Madeline Pryor. She is Jean Grey's clone. Now the whole point of that happening was at one point Jean Grey had died in the comics. Mr. Sinister, which was an evil character, obviously, came on and decided, hey, if we actually get Summers and Grey to have a child, that child will be so powerful, and I'm going to kidnap that child and raise a child as my own, so that way I have a powerful being by my side. So things came along, Jean Grey's DNA was taken, Madeline Pryor was created, and boom, Summers and Madeline Pryor had a child together because Cyclops thought that it was Jean Grey, so much to the point because his heart was so broken that he fell in love with the clone, ignoring the fact that he knew it wasn't truly Jean Grey. They had a child together, and boom, Cable was born, or Nathan was born. And then Nathan, or Cable, was sent to the future, where he grew up in the future. I believe it was about 60 years in the future, 80 years in the future. And then when he realized everything, like his past, his parents and everything that was going on, he decided to go back in time to try and figure out and fix what was happening, so that way he can have a proper life. So yeah, Cable is a badass. Now, at one point, Cable was infected with this technological virus that started to make him metal. His skin started to become this metallic surface, almost like a colossus type of thing. But in Cable's case, if it took over his entire body, he'd die. So he couldn't turn into this. It was not like a power of his to turn into metal. It was just a virus that kind of started taking over his body. But because Cable wound up being a very powerful mutant, he can hold off but just by his thought alone, he can hold off the spread of the virus over his body. So I mean, his powers are crazy. He has telepathy, he has telekinesis, he pretty much just like his mother, he telekinetically controls the virus from just staying in place. He can't push it back, but he can hold it from spreading. So whenever he loses concentration, it starts spreading a little bit more and more over him before he turns into some sort of cyborg or just a metal statue. He's not 100% sure though. But he can levitate great weights of object. He can control even people's minds or involuntary reflexes and functions if he focuses hard enough. So he can make you fart just by thinking about it. Like, he'll just twitch an eye and boom, you shit yourself. It's kind of funny. It's incredible. Let's see what else. He puts superhuman physical endurance, superhuman strength. He has a central nervous system that he can augment by chemical changes down to the atomic level. This guy is freaking crazy. His cybernetic eye can look into anything. He can time travel. Hello. This guy is absolutely crazy. He is a great character. He is a badass character. He is part of the X-Men, X Factor. He came out from all these Marvel teams. And one thing is that he has this great rapport with Deadpool, which is why he's gonna be in the next Deadpool 2 movie. He's like the main, not the main villain, but he's gonna be the next main character. I'm just dying to see Ryan Reynolds and Josh Brolin, who's playing Cable, Josh Brolin, sitting on a motorcycle or a moped, just to be funny, while the Cable is shooting whatever he's gonna be shooting, and Deadpool is just like cracking jokes. You know what I mean? Because I remember some comic panel or comic book cover where they're doing that exact same thing. I just don't know if they're gonna do it or not. So I am definitely looking forward to Deadpool 2. What do you think about Deadpool 2? What do you think about the character Cable? You're looking forward to this movie. I know I definitely am, because I love the first Deadpool movie. It's on honorable mentions on my top 10 list from last year. Yeah, I pretty much put it at tie for number 2 or tied at 2.5 or 1.5 over with about maybe 3 or 4 other movies, and then I gave number 1 spot to Civil War. But check that video out. If anything, I'll link in the description below. So yeah, guys, Cable, awesome, badass character. Can't wait to see him in Deadpool 2. What do you think about that? What do you feel about the movie? How do you feel about Josh Brolin playing Cable, and Cable finally being brought to the main screen? You know what I mean? So, all right. Answer the questions in the comments below. Please leave a like. Please hit that bell notification. Please subscribe. I hope you enjoy the videos, man, because I really don't want to retire from this. I really enjoy doing this. So anyway, yeah, I am Ray from Rated R Reviews. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I truly appreciate it. A quick shout out. Check out Lee's Final Word. Check out Deadpool, that other Deadpool or Mo vlogs, and check out my boy MMA Android Guy. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.